Okay, so upon opening your AutoCAD software, you will be given this introduction screen in front of you. So let's focus on the left side, which you have the option to start a new drawing. So below it, you can choose templates that are given from AutoCAD itself, but we don't want to focus on that yet. So for new users, I recommend you click the new drawing. This is the user interface. This is the common user interface for a 2D drawing in AutoCAD. So you have your grid lines, which is the light blue color. You have the X and Y axis for references. We have a perspective globe. So we do not want to touch that for a 2D drawing. Okay, so before starting your drawing, the most important thing is to set your units. It can either be millimeter or centimeter, depending on your preference. So first of all, go to the command prompt, which is here. Type DWG units, and it will pop up like this, and choose this option. They will give you choices in inches, feet, whatever they show you in front. So for this session, I would like to use millimeters as my set unit. So type the number. So for millimeters, it was number 3. Press enter. So if you see the numbers here at the side, beside the annotations in the bracket, that is the default choice for the unit. So I recommend just follow the guide, follow that number. So if it's 2, type 2. If it's 4, just type 4. And see, this is since yes is the default, choose yes and yes. So that is for the unit. So that is for the units. So the first user interface I would like to introduce you is the bottom right. So there are 3 important settings that you need to do before you start a 2D drawing. So the first important thing is the grid mode. So as you can see, the light blue lines in front of you shows the grid. So if you want to turn it off, just click on the button. But I recommend for 2D drawing, make sure the grid mode is on at all times to ease your drawings. So next is for the polar tracking. So for the polar tracking, you can see it is for us to actually draw a line in a certain angle. So for example, I would try to draw a line here, a straight line. So with polar tracking, for example, I would like to draw a line that is of 45 degree angle from the line that I drew. So click on the line, and they will automatically give you a green indication that the line that you are drawing is in a 45 degree angle towards this line. So it depends on which setting that you prefer or want, 30 degree, 90 degree, or even 18, 15, your choice. So you can type in specific angles from the tracking settings, but I will not go too deep into that yet. Okay, so that's the second important thing. The last important thing is the object snap. So for the object snap, we focus on the 2 top options. So as you can see, the object snap actually helps us to draw our line at the point which they appear at the point which they indicate. So for example, let me tick off both of them. So when I want to draw a line at the end of this line, at the end of this shape. So let's tick off all of them. So now everything is ticked off. So for example, I would like to draw a line at the end of this point, but it seems a bit hard for me to actually draw a line on that point. So with the object snap at the end point, just click on the end point. Now I can draw a line at any endpoint of line. Okay, let me show you another example for midpoints of a line. Let's say I would like to draw a midpoint, draw a line starting from the midpoint of this straight line. So they will give an indication, uh, a triangle indication that this is the midpoint of the line and this is the end point. So I can start drawing a line from the midpoint of this line if I activated the object snap options for midpoint. So there are many options. You have a center for a circle, a geometric center for a rectangle. So it takes time to get used to it, but try to play with it. So those are the important stuff for the user interface at the bottom right. So I recommend you not to disturb any of the other options, because it has already been optimized for new users to start their 2D drawing. So I hope this video gives benefits to new users for them to get started on their AutoCAD drawing. So this marks the end of the video. I hope you get this video quite beneficial, especially to new users who are unfamiliar with AutoCAD. So I guess that is all for these sessions.